Hello, Jeff. How are you doing? Let's go ahead and start this reading for you here tonight, okay? So first, I just want to say thank you. I greatly appreciate you coming to me for a personal reading. I'd like to remind you that this is an unlisted YouTube video that nobody has access to but you. Also, I'd like to let you know that my readings do not have a specific time limit. Every reading is very unique to the individual, and I will pull as many spreads as needed to get as clear of a message through as possible. It's whatever time it takes for the message you need to hear the most to come through, okay? All right, let's see. What does my future hold if I start up, pursue a recovery from substance abuse focused YouTube channel? Well, then you'll be making substance abuse videos. What do you mean? What does my future hold? Why don't you try it and find out? Usually, if you feel called towards something, do it. Now, is that your highest calling? Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't matter. If you feel called towards it, that's your higher self saying, do this thing. Do this thing. It's possible that it could just be one level, one little stepping stone on your path. So you start pursuing that, then another door opens somewhere and you go through that door. Learning how to follow those little nudges is your power on your path. We'll see what comes through. What parts of myself should I be focusing on and working on in order to make progress in life? How did everything get screwed up in my past relationship, thus forcing it to fail? Well, I think I'm gonna start on that one. I want to see what kind of soul contract you dealt with. See if the soul contract is complete. What kind of soul contract was it? Knight of Swords reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Well, the soul contract completed itself a long time before it ended. So it was a soul connection that I don't know. I'm going to pull another spread to see if I can find something I can give it a name to. But so far, it looks like the primary reason why you connected with that person was to alter the trajectory of your path. And that served its purpose successfully. So when it was time for you and this person to part ways, you didn't do it. And honestly, most people don't. So the universe started applying pressure and applying pressure and applying pressure and applying pressure until finally somebody snapped. And basically the universe kicked the tower over because it was time to part ways. Let me clarify that and see if anything else wants to come through. Long story short, it was never supposed to be a permanent connection. It was primarily intended to alter the trajectory of your path. Strength card. Queen of Pentacles, Hangman. Okay. There it is. Past life karma. Okay. All right. So you dealt with somebody you had past life karma with. So you had unresolved, unfinished business from some previous lifetime. meaning you had some kind of connection in some previous lifetime with this person that didn't quite work out exactly the way you wanted. So you agreed to try it again in this lifetime. And it looks like you all completed that karmic contract successfully. And it was time to part ways. Judgment. Yeah. So, but you didn't leave when you were supposed to. That's the reason why it ended so suddenly and abruptly. Because usually when a soul contract completes itself, usually you'll feel it. You wake up one day and the energy changes and you can feel it immediately. 99% of the time when that first happens, we all fucking ignore it. We all do that. We all do that. But the energy gets heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. Until, I mean, if you cling for dear life long enough, the universe will kick the fucking tower over and like fuck some shit up. When it's time for you to go and you ain't done it yet, the universe will make it happen. So, what forced it to fail? The two of you completed your karmic contract. And the two of you didn't part ways when you were originally supposed to. So the universe had to force the two of you apart. So it's actually all good. You didn't do anything wrong. Which, again, is probably, I would imagine so far, feeling the energy out, the answer to your second question. What parts of yourself should you be focusing on? Well, let me ask you this. What parts of yourself are you focusing on? Because as long as you're focusing on something and working on something, you're doing what you need to be doing. Most fucking people out there ain't focused on nothing. They ain't doing shit. They're just pointing the finger at everyone else, blaming everyone else. The minute you even have the fucking thought, maybe it's me, you're 10 steps ahead of everybody else. Fucking 20 steps ahead of everybody else. High Priestess. So far, it doesn't look like there's anything that you're doing wrong. And you are making progress in life. Yeah. King of Wands, King of Cups. High Priestess, Death card. You're already doing what you need to be doing. You're already making progress in your life. It's kind of like going to the gym. Whenever you start, all you have to do is turn your focus on yourself, and you're already doing the damn work. It's not that complicated. I know it kind of like when you see people who do the work, it looks like fucking impossible, but it's really fucking not. It's actually so simple. I mean, it's about as difficult as going to the gym. Like when a person starts, I remember back in 2020, I don't know how much you know about me or how long you've been following me, but I started going to the gym back in 2020. As soon as YouTube took over my day job, and I found myself sitting around on my ass all day, making more money than I've ever made in my life, getting no physical activity. I was drinking beer, eating pizza and donuts, and I got fat as fuck. I got fat. And I had to start going to the gym. And for the first fucking 6-8 months, it just did not look like I was making progress at all. I would come home every single day, look in the mirror, and be looking at the same person I was looking at every day before. Or so it seemed at the time. It wasn't until like a year and a half later, and I'm sitting here scrolling Facebook, and the fucking memory comes up from a year and a half ago, and I'm like, God damn, I was fat. Holy shit. When did I lose all that weight? Holy fuck. It's kind of like that. All you have to do is show up at the gym and you're making progress. The spiritual path is no different. The minute you turn your focus on yourself and start analyzing yourself, you're already doing the work. You're already doing it. It just doesn't seem like it. It doesn't feel like it, but trust me, you are. Trust me, you are. You're already focused on everything you need to focus on. You're already making progress, whether you realize it or not. You'll see. Give it another year. Oh, wait till next December. Oh, wait till next December. Oh, shit. Next December, you're going to look back on you now and not recognize yourself. Oh, this next year is going to be massively transformational. Massively. Massively. Okay, Hierophant. All right. So, in regards to starting a YouTube channel, it depends on what energy you put into it. That's the hard thing about looking at outcomes when it comes to stuff like this. Is it depends on what energy you dump into it. I do feel like you do have some soul contracts with some people, some assignments and missions of some people to help. And that would be one way for you to go about carrying out that mission. Okay. So that would be basically, you're at a crossroads right now. Okay. And it would depend on the energy that you would dump into it. It's not just simply a matter of start a YouTube channel and see what happens. It's the energy that goes into it. If you can figure out how to channel nothing but passion and fire into what you do, you'll be able to help a lot of people. But if you're chasing an outcome, then it's going to be a slow rolling ball. Very slow rolling ball. Don't chase an outcome. Don't waste your time sitting around staring at the numbers, the views, and the subscribers. Don't even pay attention to that. I have no fucking clue how many views. I don't even know how many subscribers I have. I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. I have no clue. I don't read my comments. I go live, click off, boom, boom, title the video, bam. I forget about it. I put a video up, a tarot card reading. I click off the video when I'm done going live, give it a title, and then I totally forget about it. I don't look at the views. I don't look at the comments. I don't look at my subscribers. I don't look at it because that's not why I'm doing it. I don't do it for popularity, fame, and money. It's cool that those things came along with it, but that's not why I do it. See what I'm saying? So that energy, if you can successfully channel nothing but fire and passion into it, you'll be able to help a lot of people. But if not, it'll be a real slow rolling ball. And you might give up on it and abandon it in less than 6 months. But your highest calling won't really make itself completely apparent for probably another couple years. Either way. Now, you can pay off several karmic debts doing this if you want. You can help change the lives of several different people doing this if you want. But don't chase an outcome. It's all about, if you're doing something like this, that's what we call light work. Recovery from substance abuse, that's light work. That's straight up light work. And when it comes to light work, the mission is the top priority. The mission is the top priority. You have to go in it with that sense of responsibility. I see a need that needs to be met in humanity. And I can't sleep at night thinking about how I'm going to fill that need. I see a big problem with humanity, and I know the fucking solution. I know the solution. It keeps me awake at night, trying to figure out how to explain the solution to hundreds of thousands of people and get them to understand it and grab onto it and comprehend it and put it into action. That's the mission. That comes first and foremost. That comes first and foremost. If you can't go into it with that level of responsibility, it could be a very slow rolling ball. Very slow rolling. But you could either way help a lot of people and pay off some karmic debts doing that. Absolutely. But is that your highest calling? No. You could learn a lot and double the rate of speed in which you are put in the position to accomplish your highest calling. Like, say, for example, you're on a path right now, and according to your rate of vibrational speed, if you keep where you're at, your highest calling will make itself clear in 2 years. Okay. Well, if you do something like this and you go into it with the right amount of energy, you can make a quantum leap up to the next vibrational bracket and double that and make it happen next year, if that makes sense. But it really all depends on the energy that goes into it. It depends on the intention that goes into it. It depends on why you're doing it. And that's between you and the universe. You can't be worried about other people's opinion. Okay? Because, trust me, if you put that video out there that pops off, you are going to get lots and lots of opinions thrown at you. Fuck them. Fuck them. Don't be trying to please nobody. Don't be worried about hurting people's feelings. Don't be worried about being politically correct. If you're going to go into a light worker type mission like that, identify the need that needs to be met, and don't fucking sleep until you meet that need. Find a problem and make it your life's mission to distribute the solution to that problem. That's the energy and the intention that has to go into it. See if anything else wants to come through here. Other than that, it looks like you're on a pretty decent path right now. Now, the next year is going to be a lot of very crazy, fucked up, unexpected twists and turns. Okay? You know how they flipped the world upside down last election year? They're going to do it again. Oh, they're going to do it again. So don't drive yourself too crazy trying to logically figure out the path for the next year. Pick a path, get on it, and trust the process. because there's going to be some crazy unexpected twists and turns over the next year. Crazy. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, but no, I mean, you're already on a pretty decent path. You're already on a path headed towards your highest calling. You already are. And as far as what parts of yourself you need to focus on, you're already doing it. You're already doing it. That's how simple the path is. It's not that hard. It's really not. See, another big problem is that the spiritual community is infiltrated with people who don't give two diddly dog shits about you, your awakening, your relationship with the universe. They don't care about humanity, period. All they care about is their own ego, their own popularity. So they put on this fake theatrical production. And the shit that comes out of their mouth is such a load of bullshit. They make the spiritual path sound so challenging and difficult. I am an enlightened being, hoo la 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 la, you know, and they want to make it look like they're up on this big pedestal because they're this special, chosen, spiritual, gifted one, and you're just a lowly little human, and you have to be special to be on my level, and that's a load of fucking horse shit. A real spiritual path is actually fucking simple. Simply turning your focus on yourself and analyzing yourself is doing the work, and you're already doing it. You're already doing it. Keep doing what you are doing. And within the next year to 2 years, it's going to start making sense. It's definitely going to start making sense in the next couple of years. It's just going to be a crazy ride to get there. It's going to be a crazy ride. All right. Don't get sucked into any fear. Don't be manipulated. Don't be shamed into anything. And don't let anybody control you with fear. Don't let anybody control you with shame, guilt. The time for the light worker is now. We're heading into a new world. And a lot of things are going to start happening to usher in that new world in the next year to 2 years. 2024 is going to be a big one. All right. All right. Well, I feel like that was the message. So I am going to go ahead and end this reading here. I hope that gave you the clarity and the guidance that you needed. Always remember to keep in mind that anytime anyone pulls energies through using the tarot, the energies coming through are predominantly based on your default timeline. Any energetic changes that you make can give you the ability to bypass your default timeline, especially if that's what you actually intend on doing. And plus, there is no timeline that's written in stone anyway, okay? If you would ever like to schedule another reading, all you got to do is let me know. And if not, no big deal. I wish you nothing but the best of luck on your journey from this point forward, okay? I'm out of here now. Thanks again for coming to me, and you have a good day.